Since late last year, 25 aged care homes have shut down across Australia, and more are set to close because they can't get staff to meet Labor's new rules that came in on July 1, which require all centres to have at least one registered nurse on premises 24/7. This was one of the recommendations of the Aged Care Royal Commission. You'd think that one fully qualified nurse on staff 24/7 across an entire centre would be possible. But it's tough for small homes in regional areas to attract and keep any staff, let alone registered nurses. The government promised some exemptions from the new rules for these smaller, more remote homes, but many operators say that they've applied weeks ago and still haven't gotten a response, so may now be operating in breach of the rules, and this could affect their insurance and their legal risks. Owners of one of two centres that announced that they were closing this week told the Australian newspaper that a nationwide shortage of aged care staff meant that staying open was, quote, not a viable long-term solution, given increases in expectations from the community and regulators. The newspaper reports Aged Care Minister Anika Wells last month said the workforce was thousands short, but stood behind targets to have the 24/7 requirement in place for all facilities. Well, you can't have everything, Minister. If you're thousands short, you might need to ask why. Are wages too high? Are our education and training priorities messed up? Are the nurses' unions being appropriately managed? Are bureaucrats and government officials meddling with the market too much? I don't know what the answer is, but you need to find one and own the problem. It's on you, Anika Wells. It's a disgrace that a nation as rich as ours can't get the basics right. And looking after the elderly properly should be priority number one. A recent survey of aged care providers showed concerns that regulation is snowballing and distracting providers from delivering care to the community. Providers realise the need for strong regulation of the industry, but it needs to be the right kind of regulation. Simple rules, not endless paperwork. Something smells here.